All right, so this is the like another attempt in order to install the centerpiece of the center console for Tesla Model 3. Is the Kenrico, some wrap brand on the Amazon for $30. I was able to do the cup holder portion and the top portion earlier, but the middle portion was messed up. I gave another attempt where I started in a perfectly wrong way, which is that kind of I wrapped around the top edges and then worked towards the back. I was able to go all the way to the back in the corner, but I couldn't get that wrap around this edge because probably I should have tried kind of put it here and use the tools, but I didn't know that was the way to do. So now I watched the video and I'm gonna try to do it right way. So alright, so as usual we start, as again I pulled out this wrap twice. There is no residue I see left, but as per the text specification sheet, they say there is some residue left and you can use a lens wipe to take it out, but I don't really see any residue there. So this is pretty much clean. And the important thing to know is that this portion flips up, but you can't really reach out to this portion under the bottom edge, so, and it doesn't flip upwards from the back, so it's difficult to kind of wrap around this edge. It's basically you have to kind of cut it, like push it down under the lip using the tool plastic and then cut it off using the razor. So lens cleaner, take out all those any kind of smudges or dust particles from there. Use your microfiber to take out any dust particles. It's pretty much clean. So this is the center console, center portion kind of wrap. It's important to know that the top portion is a little bit wider than the bottom one, so it's important to know which portion goes where. So the arrow indicates that means it's facing toward down, so you should take it out like this. Take out the wrap and then, as I said, it's important to align this just a quarter of inch over the cup holder little gentle push, and then apparently it's kind of okay, and then pull it all the way to the up, and then kind of maybe half an inch and then kind of align it with the edges. Probably I'll have to kind of leave a little bit more here because you have to create a kind of tent, and then oh no, I'm getting a little nervous here because it's the last piece I have left with, and I won't have another chance to redo again. It should be easy enough, just align with the cup holder portion, some 1/4 inch of the wrap, then pull this up and maybe 1/2 inch. You can again align it. Wrap this inside around the edges. Well, then it should be like a tent, as the manufacturer video says. Mine kind of got little too less in length. Yeah, so I have to pull it back. Kind of I have to leave a little more on this side. So on this side you have to kind of give some liberal amount, kind of maybe a little over 1/4 of inches. Wrap it around the front edge. And then just use your fingers to kind of work backwards. I did get a tent there, but it looks like will it be enough material to kind of work it all the way to the front. Well, not really. I mean, it's possible that I will be able to just get it. alignment doesn't appear to be exact, but I mean at this point I'm willing to kind of let it be that way, because there is a noticeable misalignment here. Only way to correct it would be to pull it and put it back, and maybe try to pull and let it expand on this side. But I don't want to pull it all the way and redo it, and I'll be okay to leave with this a little bit of exposed, and maybe in future do it again. Or if I am maybe able to get just the centerpiece for less. Actually, it's possible to redo it, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it again or correct next time. So it's difficult to kind of align it perfectly. Okay, so I'll use the plastic tool to kind of grab this or push this inside. Well, as you can see, there is an exposed part because it wasn't aligned perfectly. Well, it's pretty neat application, but alignment is off. Well, I'm not left with another piece now, so I'm gonna let it stay like this, because yeah, people gonna notice this area. I wasn't bothering about this because here it's also visible, but this is, let's see how this opening works. It works okay, probably because my cable is here. Let's push it down and try it again. Pretty good. I mean, with this piece on, yeah, I mean, it's this magnetic lock here, but I don't think this wrap is creating any kind of interference there. These are the ends you can cut using the razor blade, or can just pull it or wrap around, try to. Okay, so this completes the installation of center console wrap. I have like a few pieces to put on here, but that portion is not even visible. I'm not gonna bother about that. So thank you very much.